Well, Happy New Year to all my viewers out there. Thank you for watching my channel. This is Mike Bass. I hope everybody had a great New Year's Day out there so far. Hope everybody has a great Monday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we're going to be talking about your forecast for Tuesday and Wednesday. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation. Also, the watch and warning advisory map for your location. Also, we're going to take a look at these two upcoming storm systems for the GFS model and also the European model. We're going to compare both of these here to these systems that's going to be coming through. Stick around to the entire video and do not miss a beat of this forecast. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and consider subscribing. Love to have you. Like these videos, share these videos on social media. Also, if anybody can help me get to 700 subscribers by the 11th of this month, that'll be 1 year anniversary for me on YouTube, and I hope somebody out there could help me get that high, at least up to near 700 subscribers at least, or if not 700, maybe 600 subscribers. That way my forecast channel will be slowly moving up the ladder there. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get the show on the road there, folks, and we're going to talk a little bit about the weather there, as you can see. Alright, we got quiet conditions over New Brunswick, also in the portions of Newfoundland area, through Maine, down toward Rhode Island, portion of New York State, down into Virginia, the Carolinas, down in Georgia, Alabama, down into Florida Keys, down toward the Bahamas, also Cuba and Jamaica vicinity as well. Also more quiet conditions over Tennessee, back up toward Ohio, back in the portion of Wisconsin, Illinois, the Dakotas, Montana, also southern and southwestern portion of Canada through Washington, Oregon State, Idaho, Nevada, down into southern California, Gulf of California, northwestern Mexico, central Mexico looks pretty clear, more portion of northern Mexico as well, also in the portion of Kansas, Oklahoma, and through the Dakotas as well. Alright, we got a big large area of snow flying in areas of southern Canada, back down to Toronto, Canada, Montreal, Ottawa areas of Pennsylvania, and also right along these as well. We got Texas and thunderstorm activity in central Texas, down in the northeast Mexico, the Gulf of Mexico. Up here around areas of Vancouver, Canada, down towards Seattle, Washington, Portland, Oregon, down into northern California, and also into Nevada and central California there as well. All of this activity is for the Wednesday forecast. As you can see, we still got dry conditions pretty much over New Brunswick, also in the Newfoundland, through portion of Maine, down through Rhode Island, Massachusetts, down toward portions of Pennsylvania, Delaware, DC, Virginia, North Carolina, Tennessee, central and southern Gulf of California, also through Texas, New Mexico, all the way up into portion of Wisconsin, also into Michigan. No, that's snow flying. Back to the Dakotas, Montana, back over toward Idaho, and also into Washington, Oregon State. Alright, we got snow flying up here in portion of areas of South Canada, up here around Lake Superior, toward Lake Huron, Michigan as well, and also portions of northern Wisconsin, also towards southeast Canada, and portions of Ottawa, Canada, Montreal, Toronto, Canada vicinity, here in portion of New York State, also down into Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Ohio, Indiana, portion of Illinois as well. Mixed precipitation also expected up here in portion of New Hampshire, Vermont, back into New York State, also portion of the Great Lakes region, also Pennsylvania and eastern Kentucky. We got some shower activity down there in portions of southeastern areas of Virginia, through eastern North Carolina, through South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, back to Mississippi, Arkansas, and Louisiana. We got thunderstorm from southeast Texas through central southern Louisiana over toward the central and southern northern area of Florida, including the coastal waters area of the Atlantic, also in the Gulf of Mexico as well. Showers over here in portions of New Mexico, also into Colorado, Utah, back into Nevada, a little bit in the mountains of California, a little bit in Oregon as well. Mixed precipitation extended from up here near Washington State through Oregon all the way down into areas of northern California, Nevada, southern California through southern Nevada, back into Utah, Arizona, and also into New Mexico as well. Got some snow flying also in New Mexico and Colorado, with rain showers elsewhere in Arizona, back over toward the northern Gulf of California through California. Western coastal areas of thunderstorm activity there as well, and also coastal areas of Oregon and Washington State, and also in the Pacific Ocean there as well. All of this activity is for your January the 3rd, 2024, which is Wednesday. All right, let's move on to the weather radar across the nation. Didn't be much precipitation to talk about in the weather radar here, because there wasn't that much. What I seen on the radar just a few minutes ago, it's got to upload real quick, so give it a little bit more time, and we'll discuss where the precipitation is. I'm going to give it about a few more minutes. If not, we're going on to the watches, warning, and advisory map. We just have to skip the weather radar once again. This radar here been giving me a lot of problems. I'm going to have to find me another radar, so this thing. Alright, well, it ain't going to show tonight. Sorry about that, folks, but I know there was some precipitation down along the southeast coast, a little bit up here in the northeast around Boston, up toward New York State. Warning advisory map. Sorry about the radar, but I told you about where the precipitation was falling. We're going to move on to the watches, warning, advisory map, and then we're going to take a look at the forecast model runs here in a minute. Alright, you can see here pretty quiet across much of the United States. We got a little bit of West Virginia, same over here in California and Southern California as well. We got some storm to coastal areas with the Washington D.C., Philadelphia area, all the way down toward the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Small craft advisory remains in effect from areas of Morehead City, North Carolina, Newport vicinity, all the way down towards the Miami, Florida region, also in the Panhandle area, and also portions of the Big Bend area of Florida. Also more over here in portions of Southern California, all the way back up to Washington State, with some storm warnings there as well. And also we have some dense fog advisories also in effect for portions of Idaho, Washington State, Oregon, and a little bit of wind advisories over portions of Southwest Oregon, Northwest California, and a air quality alert for portions of Arizona, and a little bit of dense fog down here. And Chain Island looks pretty good. So they have some storm warnings to the central and north. South Island looks some gale warnings, and also small craft advisory there as well. Same around the area, extending from around the coastal areas of Alaska. Got some storm warnings, small craft advisories. We got blizzard warnings to the north. Also advisories just a little bit down further. Special weather statement, winter storm warning watches in effect there as well. Winter weather advisory on coastal areas. High wind warnings there also in the yellow. All right. Now we're going to move on Wednesday afternoon. This is the GFS model, forecast model run here. As you can see here, we're getting some precipitation out of this little system here. Getting a little bit of snow maybe in northern Georgia. Uh, Rain showers in Alabama, back into Mississippi, down toward Louisiana. Got some snow over here, and rain showers there from the Great Lakes region. All of this activity here, this is at 1 a.m. day. As you can see, we got showers. I would not be surprised to have a few snowflakes mixed in, or maybe some freezing rain possible, maybe across portions of North Michigan, back into portions of the southeast Canada. More rain and snow over here in the west. All right, as we continue to pull forward, this is at 1 p.m. Then the dry high pressure builds in, snow and some leftover snow and pouring. All right, let's take a look at the storm for this weekend here. I mean, it's midweek, and we'll go back to the storm for the weekend on the GFS. All right, it's the European model, a little bit slower. Does not have any precipitation. Georgia points toward the coast. Pretty European. Uh, uh, 7 a.m. All right, we're gonna see if we can go a little further. Okay, here's that storm coming in for 1 a.m. On the 6th. According to the European further, then you can see the precipitation up here in portions of the Carolinas coming up on January 6th. You can see the system pulls out of our hair in the afternoon. It's out of the way. GFS model run here. All right, let's go to the see if we can get to the weekend storm. Let me back it up here. Okay. Okay, let's see. We get to 1 a.m. Sunday, Saturday morning. Precipitation getting loaded up down in the southeast. Let's see. Let's move it forward. Uh, moving inland, pretty close with what the European showing. You can see here is the heavy wind. Rain 10 p.m. Pretty much Sunday morning. You can see the low pulling away, snow flying up here of North Carolina. Then, as we continue to move forward, then you can see the system pulls away. About 1 p.m. Sunday afternoon, the low pulls away. Still got snow flying over southern Canada, over here through the Dakotas. Same over here in portions of the Colorado, back to Utah, back into Montana. Maybe some rain from California back down to Southern California into Arizona. For people, we also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos, and consider subscribing if you have not. And we'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful, wonderful New Year's Eve, well, which is Monday evening. Take care, everybody. Have a